Hello, hello, hello! You're tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, John Harbaugh addresses the media. Look! This is an extension from last episode, right? So, pretty much, he's going to address them after the practice with the Packers. And like I told you before, so many reports came out that our O-line was getting beat. I mean, Michael Jackson, beat it. Just beat it. Yo. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play some of what he said, and then we're gonna break it down. All right. So without further ado, this is your coach, John Harbaugh, addressing the media.
Questions you have?
John, your first time, going against another team, first team, etc. How do you think the practice went? What did you guys get out of it?
Yeah, I thought the practice was excellent. It's what you hope for in a practice like this. It's what we expected against a team coached by Matt LaFleur. His dad, my dad, coached against each other way back when at Central Michigan versus Western Michigan back in the day. So, football family. Both teams were keeping it, between the lines, between the whistles, and it was physical practice. They're a very good team. I thought our guys did well, acquitted themselves very well, both sides of the ball. I thought we played good football. It was good to get out there in a little up-tempo situation against another team situationally and try to handle the problems that are caused by that. So, real grateful for that work.
What your plans are for Saturday in terms of whether you're going to play the starters at all or anything like that?
Yeah, we've kind of announced we're kind of on the same
they're not
path that we've been on throughout the preseason so far, so we'll kind of stick to that plan.
I know you were watching the offense about the Brooklyn had an interception, and just for a guy like that who's obviously not going to play much, to get these kind of reps against, how do you think the defense is?
No question. I was on the offensive field, so I didn't get a chance to see the defense or see that interception, but I heard about it, and I think for Rowe was looking forward to this practice, as were a lot of the guys tomorrow.
He was front and center watching the O-line get beat. We'll continue.
Looking forward to it. Zay, Isaiah, a lot of guys were looking forward to a chance to get out there and go against another team. It's valuable to do it. You can do it in games. We decided not to, so this practice takes on importance.
John, when you were watching your offense, what do you think of the Packers defensive front? That's kind of been the story around here the last couple of weeks.
I thought they were good. I mean, I have not followed the press on the Packers at all, to be honest with you, but I thought it was a physical front. I thought their bull rush was really good. Run defense was solid, strong. Looked like a bunch of big dudes that play hard. I was impressed with them.
You're getting some evaluations about, starting positions. What can you get different out of these joint practices than what you get out of preseason games?
It's a great question. In some ways, it might be better. You get a little more of an isolated opportunity to look at guys situationally. One-on-one pass rush. That's a great drill to take a look at and evaluate, for instance. So, but they're both valuable, and we're happy to have the chance to do it.
Did you get a chance to ride a bike?
I did not. They brought me over in a cart. I could probably get on a bike. I've heard some of the Packers players were telling me that you got to kind of take a real close look at the bike first. The quality of the bike is not guaranteed. Usually they're really good, but, make sure the chain's been oiled up, 3-in-1 oil. Everything's moving smoothly, right? I want to see
y'all
a
had
chain
Lamar
pop.
riding that thing? Hey,
yo!
yo!
So we'll have to see.
Peyton had a couple nice catches, too. How do you see them kind of ramping up? Shot Peyton had a couple nice catches. How do you see him kind of ramp up since he came back to practice a few weeks ago? Seems like he's grounded in.
Yeah, Rashad looked good out there today. He looked quick, fast.
I heard
he had the
good
one
things
great
about
catch in
Rashad.
practice about, a week and a half ago, and he landed on the ball, and that held him out for a few more days, which we were all bummed about. I'm happy with Rashad. He's going to have a great season.
Offensive line, you're 0 in on making those decisions. How do you think they put together, like the times Lamar was scrambling, the times it starts in it, obviously the Packers.
Yeah, Brian, I thought they looked good. They were bringing bull rushes and games and physical games in there, and our guys were stout, passing that stuff off really well. You're not going to be perfect, and Lamar definitely holds the ball. Lamar was not looking to run. He was looking to stay in there and throw. I think he probably would run more in a game than he did today, and that's a problem for the defense too. But, from what I could see, I was standing there. I can't wait to see the tape, but I was happy with how firm the pocket was, 90% of the time.
I know it just happened.
Listen, Bro, John Harbaugh should be an absolute politician. I swear, when he's done coaching, the man could run for Senate, the House, whatever you want. He could do it. Because, man, I was impressed. I was impressed with what we... No, you weren't. Stop it. Stop. You know, this is why I say a lot of times you got to read between the lines of what they do and what they say. A lot of times what they do tells you how they feel, not what they say. Because they haven't announced the starters for the O-line yet. They're like, man, we hoping somebody wins this job definitively. Or we don't know where this guy's going to play. We don't know if he's right guard. We don't know if he's tackle. We don't know what he is. But we'll figure it out, though. He's talented. Shoot. And for all that, I want y'all to understand this right now. Horrible news with the O-line. And that just is what it is. Positive news. D-line, I heard. Our D-line. Adafe Owe from practice, from going against our guys, which is not, you know what I'm saying? It's not saying much. I heard that he was dominating at joint practice also. So Owe might be trying to have his Matabike type year, Matabiste type year, big money type year, big pass rusher type year, 13 sacks type year. We talked about it that year. So I'm looking forward to seeing that if he holds up. If he holds up and Adafe can go, I'm like, oh, finally, it has waited and matured as we put money in that bank account. It has matured, and we have finally got our dividends. But that's the only positive. And also Bateman, as long as he's been healthy, has looked good. You know what I'm saying? I told you this before. Bateman, he can't be missing all that time. They're just going to throw Likely in there. And on top of throwing Likely in there, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Lamar needs as much time with him as possible. Because remember, they're not getting live game reps this preseason. Everything's going to be in joint and practice. So he needs him and Bateman to get on the same page as quickly and as soon as possible. Hence why he's been trying to feed him the ball. Now, it has paid some dividends. It is a big 65-yard touchdown, I believe, in practice, and also big touchdown. I think it was like a 50-yard play in this practice with Bateman. So Bateman has been looking good, but we've already said that. We said as long as he can stay healthy, he should have a big year. Problem is, will he stay healthy? That's the caveat with Bateman. We know he's talented. I told y'all. I look at him as a faster Stephon Diggs. But can he stay on the field? Can his best ability be availability? That's the question. Because I'll be real with you, I'm not trusting Nelson Agholor as our number 2. Who knows? That man be dropping it. Think it's a Little John video up in here. And he's fast, can route run. That's another very talented guy, but he drops the ball. Nelson Agholor, if he catches 95% of the balls that are thrown his way, would be an 900-yard receiver. But he drops like a good 20% of the passes thrown his way, 25% of the passes, which then puts him down to like 500, 600. He leaves every year like 300 yards on the field with drops. At least 4 or 5 touchdowns with drops. And listen, for the people that are saying, oh, Nitro, you're so negative and blah, 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 blah. Bring it home. Closer to your channel. I got it home for you too. You can catch the double if you wanna. Double Dutch. I'm telling you the truth. Stop being in your feelings and accept the truth. The truth shall set you free. The O-line has been bad for years. I've been complaining about this O-line for the past 4 seasons. We heard Salah was going to be good. We heard Cleveland was going to be good. Falele would be good. We heard a whole bunch of people was going to be good. They all have been tradash. Like, and that, I'm not speaking about them as men. I'm speaking about them just as how they play their position. No disrespect. I'm talking about the way they play the position that they've been hired to play. They've been horrible. And I'm sorry, I don't know about y'all. I don't need our quarterback running for his life and getting needless damage done to him, right? For no reason. I keep trying to tell you that's what irks me, because then, well, because we have Lamar, he'll still mitigate that as a problem and we'll still win. And then when we face a team that can take advantage of that and he can't be Superman, it's Lamar's not what we thought he was. Like that's the reason he's the MVP. He's been holding up the team all season long. It's like y'all don't mind him doing that. I mind. The only time is in certain times he has to be Superman. Patrick Mahomes doesn't have to be special all the time. He doesn't. Look how many open, wide open, the perfectly blocked plays, wide open guy down the field, just complete the pass. Look at this little shovel pass right here. Boop, that's a 65-yard touchdown. That man has had, I want you to understand this. Patrick Mahomes has had 4 touchdowns of 20 yards or more. Only 4 in the last 2 seasons. It's all been short, pick, pop, guys doing all the work. So please do not come at me saying that, Lamar needs to do more. No, you have to take some off his plate. He's been doing more since he took over for Joe Flacco. Come on now, man. Jesus. So don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. I'll get that jaw hurting real quick. Throwing them slaps. Skibbity paps. You know what I'm saying? But what do you guys think? Do you like what Mr. Harbaugh had to say? Do you agree with what Mr. Harbaugh had to say? Did you listen to what Mr. Harbaugh said? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, all right? You know how we do it. But as always, this episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You don't love the comments. If you've not done so, check out the TheWunderkindShow Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. Guys, we are doing our Fantasy Wunderkind Football League. Yes, that will be up this season. We're doing it next week, Friday at 7 p.m. Be there or be squared. You know what I'm saying? So I'm reminding you guys, so don't let me do it and then no one shows up and be like, man, I forgot. You know what I'm saying? Be there. And also, if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, right here, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR codes to a Cash App. The Cash App's located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nectar, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yeah.
Finish him, Daddy.